All right, so let's get into some hot topics. All right, you put out a video, saying you're not gonna vote.
Oh yeah, I did. I say that. Yeah.
And they came for you.
I don't know why
the
it's so
mob
controversial.
Came for you.
I don't understand why it's so controversial.
What happened?
I was watching the debate. Did you watch the debate? It was terrible.
I watched that whole debate, start to finish, live on an airplane.
It was terrible. On an airplane?
On an airplane. I was headed to Dallas on a Southwest flight. It was scary watching that,
It was terrible. And I walked away and I was just thinking like, man, I don't even feel like I want to vote anymore. And I knew it was going to be, people were going to get upset about it. But that's just kind of how I was feeling. Now, I don't know. I might still vote. I'm not opposed to voting, but at the end of the day, I just, like, Jesus is Lord. Like, he reigns over everything.
And what was people's issue with you saying, man, this whole situation is bad. We're down bad. We're cooked as a country.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'm going to vote. What was the issue with that? Because obviously people wouldn't have an issue if you said, I'm not going to vote Democrat. Yeah. But what was the issue with you saying, I don't know about this Trumpster, this Trump guy, and then being mad about that?
I mean, people were talking about it's my civic duty, and one lady was saying, like, you know, to remember, she was saying something crazy. She was talking about remember your ancestors and stuff like that, and you used to not be able to vote, and now you have the opportunity to vote. And what's that one verse where we're called to respect the governing authority, which I agree with, and I want to get your take on that as well. And then other people were saying that Trump is like King David, and like people just like idolize Trump, and I think a lot of people just idolize politics, and they think that it's going to literally save them. Like, I don't understand what it is.
Yeah, that's darkness is what it is. Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, but
there's a lot of people who are. I don't want to get too controversial, man.
Go ahead.
See, this is the thing you do, bro.
Get controversial.
We just went out.
We jumping in the deep end.
We've been in the sun all day. I'm tired, and now you want to get me all controversial and riled up. Because there's people who make a lot of money, Christians, quote unquote, who just all they talk about is politics. And I think a portion of my viewership, they want me to really lean into that.
It's fertile. It's fertile. Yeah. And I'm not saying this. People gonna get mad at me.
Yeah.
But especially if you're black, conservative.
Yeah, it's hot. Yeah, I'm saying,
man, scorching hot.
Yeah, it's marketable.
Yeah.
So, but I've never really been into politics like that. I want to learn more about it, because I feel like I'm very ignorant in that area. But one thing I know is we can't be sitting here like looking at these men to fix all the problems in the world. I mean, I feel like regardless of who gets into office, I think we're still cooked either way, in my opinion.
We're cooked either way, and Jesus is on the throne either way.
Yeah.
So we're cooked in a sense that there's just stuff we can't control.
Yeah.
Right? Like either the system is going to survive either of these guys.
Yeah.
Or it's not, and everything's going to collapse.
Yeah.
So it's like one or two extremes. And if it's the latter, I have zero control over that. I can't do anything about it. We're in California.
Yeah.
So our state is voting blue no matter what.
It's going to be blue regardless.
So it almost makes no sense. Unless there was a legitimate third-party option, but then the third-party option is RFK. Yeah. And he's wild on the unborn.
He's wacky.
I can't really get with him.
Yeah.
And so I was like, man, there's no real... Yeah.
He kind of got a cool voice, though.
Do you think a cool voice?
He kind of
I don't like his voice.
You don't like his voice?
He's like a more lucid, raspy Biden. You know, Biden got he's like a more lucid that. I think he has some sort of throat condition. That's not okay for me to make fun of him. I apologize for all the RFK fans. But listen, I think you're right in that it's hard to, in good conscience, to like endorse either of these guys.
Yeah.
Now, if I was in a swing state and I was cornered, I would probably vote for Trump.
You would. That's what I said too.
If I was in a swing state and I was cornered, I had no choice. Because there's a lot of issues I have with him, specifically him flip-flopping on a board.
Follow your heart.
Follow your heart. What was my favorite Bible verse? What did he say? 1 Corinthians.
Oh, did he say that?
I think so. After the incredible success of our Bless God prayer journal, many of you guys began to ask for something that had a planner. And so we combined our Bless God prayer journal with a brand new leadership planner that jam-packs the same things from our prayer journal with a planner, goal setting, leadership meeting, and notes. With the next pages, you can see different sections right along here of this leadership planner, where you can start out with actionable goals, 12 months of calendar, our original prayer journal prompts, our leadership journal with the proven problem solution framework, and of course, just free write notes. This leadership planner is based off of Matthew 25:14-30, which of course is the parable of the talents. The vision of the planner is to help you make the most of your time, talent, and treasure. Head over to blessgod.shop and get yours today. All right, I'll see you over there. Peace.
There's a video on YouTube. It's like every time Trump has ever mentioned like God or Christianity.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny, but I don't know why people hate him so much from that standpoint.
Well, the
from,
media
saying
definitely,
he's like a fake Christian and saying like we're hypocrites because
he's just not a Christian. It's okay.
Yeah,
like he's just not a Christian. That doesn't mean he's like I would have taken Vivek, and Vivek's not a Christian.
Mm-hmm.
I think that probably would have been my first choice if I had to talk politics. Would have been a Vivek,
really, and
then would have been DeSantis. Like number
Vivek
two.
is too smooth.
He's real good though.
He's smooth.
Good. He is real smooth.
He kind of gives like super villain energy sometimes because he's so smooth with it.
That's a good. But
I like what he was saying though.
Yeah,
from a policy standpoint.
Yes, because he's the same. If anything, he's more conservative than Trump.
Yeah,
he's more conservative than Trump in terms of policy. So I was disappointed that the Republicans as a whole had two reasonable options with similar policies, if not identical.
Yeah,
DeSantis is more pro-life.
Yeah.
I don't know where Vivek is on the unborn, but I guess he's pro-life. And they went with Trump.
Vivek is pretty pro-life.
Like you went with the guy who has all this cloud of smoke around him. Now, some of that is not fair.
Yeah,
like some of that is definitely like it's a witch hunt. They're trying to get this. They're trying to get this dude. But you can't tell me like none of it is true. None of it. He hasn't done anything wrong.
Some of it's true.
Come on, fam.
Yeah. But he has all the motion right now. So
he got the motion, momentum. Momentum.
You're not going to be able to. You can't replace him with anybody.
Yeah.
I don't know why they still have Biden up there. That doesn't make any sense.
So that to me, Biden has taken Trump's playbook.
Mm-hmm.
The media is out against me.
Mm-hmm.
The elite Democratic establishment hates me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. It's literally saying the same thing Trump said when he got on, which is really ironic.
Yeah,
which is really ironic. So I think Biden, honestly, is to me is like, man, he got access to the red button.
Yeah.
Like he got access to the red button. Mm-hmm. y'all just woke up to what we've been saying for 4 years.
He gonna trip and stumble and hit it,
bro. That's scary. And so so I think either the system's gonna hold up and we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Or it's not, and like we won't be the United States of America, or something crazy is gonna happen. I don't think Trump's gonna like the 2025 project is gonna overthrow the government and like not get out of office. Like I don't think that's gonna happen. I think the checks and balances are too strong. But I would feel more comfortable with neither of these guys in there.
Yeah.
But I think Trump's probably gonna win. I think that's where this is going.
I think he's gonna win. It's too late to replace Biden, isn't it?
I think so. Michelle said she refuses. She said she's not built for it.
You know who would have been a problem? Not saying I don't like this individual whatsoever, but Gavin Newsom would have been a problem for Trump, I think.
Until they pull his record on how bad he's doing in terms of policy in California. Because I don't think he's winning Middle America.
They don't really care about that, though.
Well, Middle America cares. Yeah. Middle America cares. Like if you pull how much they've squandered on homelessness, how much they've squandered to the railroad that goes to nowhere.
Yeah.
You heard about that?
No.
There's supposed to be a railroad built from Southern California to the Bay that goes through Bakersfield. And it's like a $20 billion project. And that thing is just it's just there's just nothing there.
They're just wasting money on it.
Oh, like billions of dollars.
Yeah.
Let me pull it up.
But you're gonna vote from like a local standpoint.
Yes.
You're gonna vote from that standpoint.
Yes.
And I think that's what people were missing when I was saying what I was saying. Like I'm still planning on voting from like a local standpoint because I think obviously, the Bible tells us to respect our governing authorities. And I think as Christians, we want to see the world and people be in the best position possible, and we want to be the ones to help elect the right people into office. But from a presidential standpoint, I'm just confused, honestly, because it's not Biden, obviously, for me, and then with Trump, I just feel like it's a lot of pandering from like to Christians, and I don't know, I think he would be the better person to run the country, but I don't feel comfortable endorsing either of them.
Hey, thank you so much for checking out the video. Comment down below and let me know what you think. And be sure to check out this video that YouTube is recommending just for you. Let me know if they nailed it. All right? I'll see you over there. Peace.